positive people. You got Dana here, and it's a little before 8, and Marley is about to start her first day at middle school in a post-COVID world. So not even a full school day, a half day. We're up at her old school right now, dropping off her Chromebook and some other stuff. And then yeah, we'll be headed over to her new school. She's I'm not getting out of the car, girlfriend. Yeah, somebody's waving at me, child, and I'm over here just trying to leave. Like, child, we're late for the first day of school. It's other school. Oh dear, here we go. All right, so Marley just dropped off her books and we're headed over to her other school. We're running a little late because the office staff wanted to say goodbye, which is cute. Apparently, one of the office staff members has a friend that's at Marley's new school. She said she'll watch out, so that's good to know. Also helps that all the schools are like this close to each other. Thoughts?
I'm here too.
Anyway, so we're headed to the middle school. Till later.
Also, can you talk about how my principal was telling me to have a good time and at the new school, and I said you too.
So I just dropped Marley off for her first day of school, middle school to be exact, and now I am headed back to the house to just get myself fully ready for work. I mean, I'm pretty much ready, but I could probably pack lunch and all that jazz. Getting up early, I can take the opportunity to actually have my stuff together and be to work at a decent time instead of rushing like I normally do. Also helps that the days are much sunnier now. Oh, and I can show y'all the plants, child. Let me show y'all the plants real quick. All right, so it's been about a week since I planted everything. Here is my corn. Yeah, I planted everything on the 25th, so that's like crazy, girl. I wish I could have shown y'all like the progress day to day, but I didn't want to bore y'all, child. But yeah, this is my corn after a week. And then if you're curious about the root system, it's crazy. So I actually plan on doing some research to find out what my options are as far as adding more soil. Like, I don't know, like I just feel like the roots need more room to kind of move around. We're getting to the point where it's almost time to water. I feel like it might be time to water. The main thing is that I haven't wanted to overwater everything. So that's the corn, looking good, looking great. Here are the marigolds. Again, looking good, looking great. These were the first to sprout. They sprouted pretty quickly. And then there's the root system underneath there. I'm very excited to see if these will actually flower. And then next up, we have, oh, my finger. Next up, we have the beans. Okay, we have a couple little bean sprouts in here. I think one of the marigold seeds ended up in here accidentally. I don't know if you can see that little flower right there. That's looking like a marigold. But yeah, the beans are dope. And last but not least are the radishes, which you really can't see from above, and which I'm gonna water now because it's looking particularly dry. But then here's the root system. I wonder if there's like radishes like in the dirt somewhere, but I didn't really, there's a part of me that regrets how much dirt I put in here. So again, my plan tonight is to figure out if there's any transplantation that I can do. And then my little science experiment with egg cartons was a total fail. But whatever. This other stuff is really succeeding and thriving. And at this point, I was keeping lids on everything. Everything is now too tall for lids, especially the corn. Like, I can't put a lid on this. When I came back home from my mom's, I was checking up on everything. And like, especially the beans, like this one bean, I think it's leaning because I had the lid on it. So that's pretty dope. How many little seeds made it? And then there's some others where like the sprouts just haven't pushed through yet. So actually, I think I'm gonna spritz everything, you know, but like little spritz. You know, the soil's just looking a little dry. This is supposed to be a sustainable project, so I'm doing my best to like collect water from like the shower and from when I'm washing dishes, you know. So let me do my water in here. And that's all I do. Okay? I used to be the queen of overwatering, and I'm trying my hardest to make sure that I don't sabotage my own project. And then next up we got the beans. That's it. The marigolds still look a little moist, but okay. And then the radishes. And then I'm gonna check on these beans. All right, so here are all the beans that I had wrapped in tissue. And as you can see, they've grown, some of them anyway, have grown roots and sprouts. Some of them haven't really busted out yet. I feel like this one, given some time, would. And then this one was in the process, it looks like, of potentially sprouting something. This one has a little baby root growing out, as well as this one. This one seems to be the one that made the most progress. Look at how long those roots are. So very successful experiment. There's a part of me that's like, do I want to transplant that over here? Maybe move the ones that failed. Maybe I'll try that. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm like, should I wrap them back up in paper? Like, I don't know. You know, I'm gonna attempt to transplant some of these, because like I said, I have some beans that just did not succeed. Like this one, for example. This one failed to germinate. Trying not to pull out any that actually did germinate. This one too, it doesn't look like it germinated either. So now the question is, what about this one? Oh no, actually I think this one sprouted. Okay, let's see here. So I'm going to try and stick this one in here somewhere. Hopefully I'm not disturbing the others. Just gonna sit that one down in there. Okay. And then, hands in the way. That's right there. And then I'm just gonna water that area. And hopefully this one kind of gets with the program. Now this big old one, I'm like, man, where do I put you? There's almost a part of me that's like, put it with the radishes, shoot. I don't know. I'm gonna have to be very mindful of this little area right here. Anyway, that's my garden so far.